Okay, today, Regine, I invite the other batch to do as well, but everyone will do Vue.js, so you are not going to do, you are not going to do their thing. They are going to do your thing, all right? So today I invite everyone to, everyone will do Vue.js, because last time there are some topic that they did not manage to finish, so I invite everyone to do the same thing as well. Okay, so if you Faiz, so I don't think Faiz have installed, but if you remember last time we installed Vue.js. Right, last time, right, when you did your module one, we installed Vue.js. So since if so you check on your terminal, on your
Tak pernah
CM,
rasa.
kan? Yang lain dah, kejap tak apa. Ya, I nak check. Alright. So the others you okay. So for the others you open CMD, alright, you open CMD, you do view minus minus version. So Regine tak payahlah, Regine no need, but the others you do it, alright. Alright, if you don't have a number, then you need to do like what I asked Faiz, I'm going to ask Faiz to do, alright. If maybe because maybe you change computer or you format your computer or something, maybe view is no longer there. So the others, alright, except for Faiz and Regine, because Regine surely have it because I baru buat dengan Regine last week. Alright, but the others, you check view minus minus version. Alright, if you don't have a number, you will do what I'm going to ask Faiz to do. Right? What I'm going to ask Faiz to do is to install Vue.js. Since you already have Node.js, you just need to do npm install minus g alias view slash CLI. Alright, so this is for Faiz and those who don't have a number. Okay, Faiz done. The others, anyone don't have a number?
Still installing.
Still installing, yeah. So once Faiz done, you let me know. The others, anyone installing as well?
So installing now.
Okay, all right, okay. It's for yeah, two people installing, all right. Okay.
Sudah, sir.
Sudah Okay. So once you've done that, okay, so you are going to open a new folder, alright? Like usually, right? Like usually, you're going to open a new folder week 6, week 7, alright, week 6 or week 7. Regin also same thing, Regin also same thing. You just continue our week this is our week 6, right? So I will do on Regin's punya folder week 7, and then I will open this folder, and then I will do view create. We're going to do maybe car VUETIFY car, right? Car rental lah, car dash rental car dash rental. And then select view 2. Alright, select view 2. So npm view create car rental. Select view 2 and wait for a while. Okay, then you do cd car rental, and then for Regin, we just did last week kan, view add router. So we just did this week view add router. Alright, so you will do view add router. Alright, for the others, you type view add router. If you remember what it means, if you don't remember what it means that I'm going to add multiple page. I want to have router support for my project, and then press yes. Okay, I will stop for a while, and then you let me know once you are done. All right.
Sir,
Yes.
masa use history mode for router, yes or no?
Yes. Press yes.
Yes, yes. Okay, sudah sir.
Sudah ya? The others you let me know. Origin you let me know as well. The others also you let me know. Origin you let me know as well. Okay. Once you do view at router, alright, once you do view at router, the next thing that we're going to do, and that's the reason why I call everyone today, is because we're going to add VUETIFY. Alright, so we're going to add VUETIFY. So how to do it? You just do view at VUETIFY. View at VUETIFY. Macam VUETIFY, but it's actually view at VUETIFY. Press Y first, and then press Y. View at VUETIFY. Press. Wait, I'm try. View. Yes or no to you wait for a moment. So view at VUETIFY. Press Y and then press default. View at VUETIFY. Yes and then default. All right. View at VUETIFY. And then yeah, Y and then select default. All right, view at VUETIFY, Y and select default. Once you have you've done that, you open the project. Open the project inside Visual Studio Code. Right, you open the project inside Visual Studio Code.
Sir, boleh saya share screen lah sebab
Boleh?
ada error.
Kan?
Yeah. Boleh nampak ini appear after saya type view at router.
Ini sorry, this one is you lupa letak CD. So CD space yang ini you kena buat CD space currental, correct?
Okay.
Then you do view at router. Then you do view at VUETIFY.
Itu npm run sir.
NPM run serve after the two lines. View at router, remember last time for us to add multiple pages. Now it's something new, view at VUETIFY to make it beautiful. Right? Beautify to make it beautiful, right?
Okay, so npm run serve last kali lah.
Correct. NPM run serve last kali. Alright. So the last one after you do that, the last one is view at VUETIFY, and then you type yes default, and then only npm run serve.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, we'll try first. Let me know as well. I'm trying to figure out something. All right, okay. Okay, you should get the normal. Once you do npm run serve, once you have npm run serve, you will get the URL.
Sir, npm run serve saja.
npm run serve. npm run serve. Yep. And then you will get localhost 8080. Okay, so once you do npm run serve, all right, once you do npm run serve, this should come out. Right, you should have something like this. Right, you should have something like this. A little bit different for name for this, a little bit different for region, a little bit different. Yes, normally we have a green thing, now it's a blue thing. Right, now it's a blue thing.
They become blue because of VUETIFY.
Because of VUETIFY, correct.
Okay.
Become blue because of VUETIFY.
So saya nampak dia ada download satu itu node_modules file.
Node underscore modules is actually, or normally most of JavaScript project will have that.
Oh, okay.
So since Vue.js is a JavaScript project, so that's why you have that.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay, so once we have that, let's quickly let's quickly after this we do maghrib, so maghrib pun dah berkumandang. Alright, after we do maghrib, I know it's quite fast, but let's do maghrib after this. But I will explain to you what is VUETIFY. Alright, so VUETIFY is just like Bootstrap. Right? It's just like Bootstrap because all this while you've been introduced to Bootstrap, to make your website, right? Be it using React.js or be it using Vue.js, right? So actually there are in kalau Malay we call it mazhab, alright. There are two teaching, right? Two most famous design principle, alright, in web development, alright. There are people who like using Bootstrap, alright. So there are people who like using Bootstrap, and then Bootstrap is the one that I teach you, right? I already teach you Bootstrap from module 1, but I think this Bootstrap is one of the most popular one, right? And then there is another one which is called material design, right? Material design is actually it's actually originally from mobile app, right? Originally, it was created by Google, or it was created by Google. Is the design principle that normally you see on your Android phone or something. All right. So that's material design, and then from material design, the app, all right, they create what they call material web. All right, they call material web. All right, and then there's the material design for the web. Right, and then material design for the web, you can have a look at this one, this kind of thing. All right, you see there's a navigation bar, there is this is called a toolbar. All right, this is called a navigation bar, and then this is the button. Right, the style of the button. This is called a cut. All right, this is called a cut. Same thing, same as Bootstrap. The name is almost the same as Bootstrap and everything, but the design is slightly different. For those who like design, for those who are interested in design, you can read these design principles, right? Actually, it's very interesting if you read, right? If you read, I last time, remember, I asked you to take your exam, not exam, the personality test, right? You have the ENFJ, INTJ, and everything. So normally those who with F, right? So who has F? On you have F and detail oriented. F and detail oriented. So I think F and S detail. Because I am not detail oriented. So I is this one. I think S, either S or P. Either S or P. I'm not sure which one. So either S or P is detail oriented, right? Because I am not detail oriented. I'm sure I'm not detail oriented. I'm actually a big picture person. But because mine is INTJ, right? If you know, actually mine is INTJ. So I is actually introvert, extrovert. That's how you communicate with people. T is either you are a logic or are you a feeling person. So I'm T, which means I'm a logic person. My designer, for example, again, he's a F person. So F is actually work with feelings. So this is normally designer, right? Designer, right? And then one of it, I'm not sure which one. I can't remember. Detail oriented versus big picture. INTJ. 16 personalities. I'm not sure. Is it? Are very focused. They are big picture person, but they are big picture persons. I think N. INTJ. Here's RESTP. Which 16 personalities is detail oriented. Okay, let's see. So is the S, right? So is the S lah confirm. So the S is actually detail oriented. So the N is big picture. So if you have S, which means you are detail oriented, you can see things align or not. All right. Last time I have one annoying, not one annoying, right? I have one annoying employee. All right. He like spent like one day just to do one page because he want to make sure that the things is very aligned, the color is exactly that the UI. I'm not saying that it's a dia tak macam Faiz buat lah. Kalau Faiz buat kan macam color tak sama, font tak sama kan. That person like will spend one day and everything, right? Faiz ni dia N ni, dia bukan S. So that's what I mean. Maybe that there's a person who S normally dia UI, right? When UI means you normally work a lot of with HTML, with CSS and design, right? If you have S and F, that's why I said you kena buat, right? Later during break, if kalau you rajin, you just buat, you tengok which I always ask you guys, you can always PM me your things, and then I can help you like analyze and everything. So if you are an S, you are detail oriented, and F. So if you have S and F, if you have both S and F, normally you are you like doing design. I think you are suitable to do design more, right? Rather than the backend technical, the thing that you cannot see, right? For those who are coming from the other batches, you do API is something that you cannot see, right? If you can, it's logic. It's something that you cannot see. It's very T, and it's very N as well. It's very T and N. All right. So that's so if you're S and F, all right, have a quick look. Right? I think you might like it. Alright, dia ajar tau. They will teach you exactly. For example kan, one of the things that I learn, I don't learn by reading because I'm not a design person, but I go conference and everything. When I go conference, they say that, for example kan, your font kan, your font, you put font size, your font size pun you have to like put 8, multiple 8. So 4, 8, 12, 16. Normally you put 8, 16. So that's why if you don't think I will put 8, 16 and everything. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. Alright. Worst case you put 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Alright. That's so that everything will be seragam. Alright. Everything will be coherent. Alright. So that's some of the things that they read. So it has to be to that detail. So if you're interested is that you can read this document, or you can read the. I know that Regine bukan. Regine, I told Regine last time she showed with me. She's a technical, but she's more technical. She's a logical person. But if you're interested, you can have a look at this document. All right. So material VUETIFY is actually mazhab, all right, mazhab or actually the principle by Google. So today I want to show you another way of designing a website, all right, using material design, and then you will use VUETIFY as a front end, right? You will use VUETIFY as a front end, and you will use Vue.js, all right, because VUETIFY is for Vue.js. If you're looking for something for material, then there's a material view, all right, and that's material view material. So this is for material material React.js, material UI, all right, material UI. So material UI is for React. So it's the same thing, all right. You just need to do npm install alias mus/material. Then you can just add the code. How I'm going to show you today with Vue.js is the same thing as with MUI as well. All right. So lepas ni, maybe you can do it as a homework. I have to break the news for you guys as well. Sebab I kena travel lagi minggu depan. So maybe kalau ada break next week, you might have another week of break before, and then we finish the class the next 2 weeks. Then you can discover this.
So,
Okay.
kiranya minggu depan tak ada kelas lah.
Minggu depan tak ada kelas. Saya terpaksa tangguh lagi minggu satu lagi.
One whole week eh?
One whole week. And then there's another, and then the next week, the next class, for those who continue, the date is actually 15 and 17. All right, 15 and 17. 15 is for Monday, 17 is for Wednesday. For those who continue, it will be on 17. The mobile apps, all right, the mobile apps will be on the 17.
Okay, sir.
Tapi bukan sebab try travel tau. He just shared me. So the 5th will be last class. I masuk be okay. Let me check. Last class for API will be on the 5th. Alright, so the last class will be on the 5th for everyone. So this week, this entire week, I'm so sorry, tak ada lagi. Alright, but this is the last week. And then for Regine, you will have the 6 1 hour for the exam. The 6 1 hour for the exam. So Regine and the gang lah, only 1 hour for the exam. So 9 to 10, the exam, not the 15 minutes exam. The 2 minute the exam will be here. The paper exam will be here. So kantor already my travel. So next week, so aku tak tahu lah, pening kepala aku.
Sir, yang 1 hour itu on 6 is oral exam.
Correct. Yeah, correct. Not 1 hour, 15 minutes. But since you are 4 people who are in class, so every person 15 minutes. But if you are alone, then it's only 15 minutes lah.
Okay.
All right. But if there's a film for Azim, sorry, I think the other guy was Azim. Rizwan, he messaged me already. He said he will be joining because I think he works already, right? I think he works already, so that's the reason. Okay. Before we maghrib, before we stop for maghrib, and I think I'm not sure Walid buat ke tak. I rasa macam Walid buat, Walid and Daniel. But I think the others also they don't do it for today for Regines, but sebab for the others, for example, you know already how to create it an API, right? But you follow the same step as Regine and Rizwan and Mastura. I think they are watching from the video lah, right? And Karthik, right? They are all watching the videos, but Regine is present. I think almost everyone have not done how to create an API from Google Drive, right? But hari tu ramai kan, a lot of people. So you don't know how to create. How can easily we can easily get an API, right, from a Google Drive. Regine, you know what API is? API is actually the data from a database. We did using movies yesterday. We did the open movie database. All right. Now I'm going to teach you a simple way to create an API from a Google Drive, right? From a Google Sheet. All right. But the others, they already know how to create an API. But you will learn how to create it from a Google Sheet. So why I call it Sewa Creator? Why I call it Sewa Creator? Because I was thinking to do a Sewa Creator app, right? A car rental app. All right. So let's say that all of you can open Google Drive, right? All of you can open your Google Sheet as well. You can put, for example, nama creator, right? The name of the model lah, right? Model of the car, the color of the car, right? Later, for example, you might have pitch underscore URL. Just make sure that everything is small letter, right? Just make sure that everything is small letter and no space. If you found a space, you put underscore, and then maybe the price. All right, and then maybe the location. This is actually my old company. My old company, not my current company. They have this app which is called Sewa Je. Google Play. We can tiru lah. Sewa Je. The app is called Sewa Je. Right, we can tiru how they do it lah. Alright, so they have, for example, the car picture. Alright, the car model. Right, and then the price. All right, if you want, you can add transmission, automatic or manual. All right, and then transmission auto location, right? Location, and then maybe you want to add description, right? Description. Right. So once you have that, right, later we will make this as an API. So during the break, I think we will do like 30. I pun macam tak nak ambil lama sangat break. I don't want to take too many. Maybe like strictly 750 lah, until 750. Alright, you just fill in this information. Alright, so for example, Proton Perdana, ada lagi korang pakai. Alright, Proton Persona, color maroon red. Alright, maroon red. And then price, you put 100, for example. Location, Putrajaya, and then you can reka lah. Alright, you can reka this. Alright, this is a good car or something. Alright, so you put some information. Alright, you put some information. And then you forever picture URL, you can go Proton Persona. Kebetulan ada yang warna merah. So kebetulan ada yang warna merah. Copy image address, and then you fill it in. So later we will call this API from the website that we're going to create, and then we will design that website using VUETIFY and call this API using Vue.js. Okay, so while waiting, you just fill in lah 4-5 information, and then kita jumpa jam 7.50. Any questions? Everyone will have their own car rental car rental website after this. Okay, if there's no questions, Radhi, Fitri. Ayolah, Radhi, Fitri, Katrik, one person, right? Okay, if there's no questions, see you at 7:50, 7:50. Okay, sorry, I'm the one who get distracted. Okay, let's try. So you already hari ni I tak buka kamera. Not that I tak buka kamera. I actually, if you want, I can open my camera, but I'm actually on my bed. Have class from morning into up to evening. I feel like baring. So later if I dah habis berehat, I will open back my camera. Okay, so this one, once you have this, all right, this it means that Vue.js already implemented, all right. So you see that there's this thing V app, V. All right, the V app, all right, V app bar, right. This one is actually part of VUETIFY, right? All these are part of VUETIFY, right? So this one, all right, is the app bar, right? This one is the app bar, and then this one is the main part, right? I think this is the main part. And if you check, all right, if you check, this is a router view. If you remember, Faiz, kalau Faiz, if it does not make sense, nanti I can bagi you video Vue.js, introduction to Vue.js. Nanti you
Boleh,
remind,
sir.
because yang lain semua they have gone through the thing, but I think they forget. Mungkin maybe they forget, right? But kalau tak, if it does not make sense for Faiz, I will give you the video.
No problem, sir.
All right. So this one, router view, right? Router view is actually coming from router index.js file, right? Router index.js file. So here it says that if user press slash, all right, if user press slash, slash is empty, is user call localhost 8080 right away. Go to component home, right? Go to component home. Where is component home? Component home will come from views/home.view. All right, so I go to views/home.view. All right, then I will have this component. Right, the component is there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, for example, let's say that this one, they said that it will go to component hello world. All right, it will go to component hello world. Then you have all this right there. You have all this. What I'm going to do is I go to home, or I go to home. I delete this component. All right, so I teach. I already mentioned to Regine, and I mentioned to all of you, this is what we call the basic skeleton, the empty skeleton of a website. All right, and then let's say that I replace it with h1 hello world. All right, h1 hello world. All right, now then I will have hello world. All right, I have hello world in my main. All right, if you want, you can do /about. All right, /about. This is an about page, right? Because based on the router index.js, this will go to about.view, right? About.view is here. This is an about page, right? Div class about. I think I should do that in my home as well, right? Okay, this one clear? Okay, the idea now is, well, I can do like this lah, right? I can do like this. I can do div, right? I can do right? I can do normal HTML and everything. But the idea is I don't want to use the normal HTML, or I don't want to use the I don't want to use the normal HTML, right? What I'm going to use is I'm going to use VUETIFY, right? I'm going to use VUETIFY. So I go to VUETIFY.js. I want to add, for example, and then I go to UI component, almost the same thing as React last time, or almost the same thing as Bootstrap. Let's say that I want to add a cut. All right, I want to add a cut. Right, a cut is a box. So I look for an example. All right, I look for an example. For example, example, I use this card, right? Let's say that I use this. I use this card lah. Right, paling senang, I use this card. Once I found this card, right? Once I found this card, I copy here, or I do view source code. This is the code, all right? I just need to copy the source code for the card, right? And then I'm going to paste here. So I'm going to replace my H1. This is just for example to show you how to do VUETIFY. All right. So then I will replace it, and you say, okay, now it's nicer, right? You will have a nice website using VUETIFY. Okay, but actually, I'm sorry, can undo balik, right? For the first page, all right, I actually want to have text or title, all right, text or title. So let's see if we can find a title or text I want to have a table, all right. I know that I need a table. I know that I need a table. So yeah, we have a table here. Let's start with a simple table. All right. So I need a table. So I just copy one, the simple table. I just copy one. So V simple table, and then I copy it. I put it here. All right. I copy it. I put it here. This one, it will be empty at the moment, but later when we call the API, something will be there. Right? So that's what I need for this page. At the moment, this will be empty, but later when we call the API, it will be there. So it's not going to be name and calories. It's going to be, thinking about it. Sorry. I macam banyak idea pula. Thinking about it, what we can do something like not right last time, right? Thinking about it, we can do something like not right. So let's try to replicate that. You carousel. Okay, we can do carousel, right? We can do carousel. So thinking about it now, I have idea. So let's put a carousel. All right, let's put a carousel. All right, let's put a carousel there. And then I put it there. All right, so I will have a carousel on my home. Okay, after I have a carousel, I want to have this box. All right, I want to have this box. So this will be the card just now. All right, this will be the card just now. Up. So I will take one of the cut. This one okay. This one okay lah. This one okay, but we will potong yang bawah. We will cut the bottom part. So now I will ask you to take it back. Up vcut. Okay, we do one first, right? Vcut. I will do. We can mix lah. So this one is section ID carousel. And then this one I will do close the section. This one I will do section ID featured. Okay, and then maybe I put my thing here. Okay, so now I have this one. So what I'm going to do as well, I'm going to... Okay, you do this first, all right? You do this first. Once you have this, you let me know. Later we will fix, we will put image and everything. I'm trying to replicate this website, right? I'm trying to replicate this website.
Sir, carousel, pas carousel cut.
Cut, lepas carousel cut.
Yang table tu tak ada
Table kita buat table tak perlulah lagi. Table rasa tak perlu.
Okay.
Sorry I nak tunjuk VUETIFY, but at the same time I macam tak apalah, halal kita buatnya lah, make it nicer and everything, right? So that's why suddenly while teaching you, I have an idea, right? Why not we do this? Why not we do this? Yang ini the bottom part, alright, the bottom part which is tonight's availability. I think I can delete it. I think you can delete it. Tonight's availability, vcut title, until vcut text. We can this one you can change to book lah, book. Alright, book. Okay. It's I think compared to Bootstrap, it's not it depends. Some website they still prefer using Bootstrap. All right, some style is just style. Some people still you like the Bootstrap style. So you see if you see, actually you can see lah. Right, if website like Google and website like Google, like Gmail, right, website like Gmail, especially most of Google products is using material design or VUETIFY. All right, but website like Asia and everything, they are still using Bootstrap. All right, website like Asia, most of the website is using Bootstrap. So it really depends how the designer looks at things, right? So it's not really about user friendly or everything. Sometimes the designer they see things. You see, one of the thing when we talk about material kan, material ni kan, it's like what material is. It look like a piece of paper. That's one of the thing. So that's why in material design, right? That's why in material design you will see a lot of shadow, right? So if you see website with a lot of shadow macam ni kan, sikit-sikit macam nampak shadow a little bit, that's website is using a material design principle, right? If you see things like shadow, is normally considered as material design principle. It's VUETIFY lah. This one is like mazhab lah. In Malay, we know it's mazhab. It is a belief, alright. Macam parti politik lah, alright. You have you have PKR and then you have UMNO, right? It's a belief, alright. But for example, Apple don't like the shadow, right? Apple don't like the shadow. Apple like something that is called flat UI, right? So this mazhab lah, mazhab. Right, in Apple, the way they design it, no, everything needs to be flat, setepek. All right, so that's why you see most of Apple design is it's like kena penyek, yeah. It's like I'm like trying to show you things, but I turn off my camera so you don't see anything, right? So it really how the concept. When normally when designer come out, they will come up with the concept. Right, the concept is I want this to be material. I want this to be flat. I want it to be modern. I want it to be black. I want it to be Vogue. I want it to be pink everywhere. Right. I can show you one of the things that somebody worked to me. Let me think. One of the when you work with designer, for example, kan, who's Aisyah Zaira now? Where is the Sandy ni? You can ni you can see this lah, alright. So this one is that ni lah. Macam mana? Where was it lah? I for some reason I cannot find the document. Because normally, right, when you work with designer, for example, this is designer I work with lah, right, previously, but we never we did not do the product yet. So they will come up with a concept, all right. For example, the concept that they do for us, if you can see the background. I want to share with you the file is bright color, all right. So normally all the designer will come up. Okay, the concept is bright color. All right, and then once they come up with the concept bright color, and then they will say, all right, this is the color that you need to use. All right, you can use yellow, orange, this kind of green, this kind of blue, everything. So they come up with the color code and everything, and then they come up with the logo, all right. This is the logo and etc. All right, and then so based on the concept, then we will design the website, the app, and then we will see, all right. So is it more suitable like this, or is it more suitable like this here? You see a lot of shadow and everything, or is it suitable using Bootstrap? So that's actually they will come up with that. So yang ini is not user, is not ni. I cannot say that it's user friendly or not, because that's very objective. Normally the designer will decide lah which one is suitable. Okay. Next. Sorry. Once this one is done, all right. Once this one is done, I want this. I will create a mock data. So for those who have done module 1, you should know that to add a mock data, I will do data, all right, return, for example, cars equals to, kita buat, this is mock data first. So for example, cars name equals to persona. I don't want to waste your time, put a lot of information. We just do name first. Persona, this one is Alphard. All right, this one is, for example, MyV. All right, MyV. So this is creating a mock data. For those who forget, all right, this is how you add data on Vue.js. Okay, and then what I'm going to do now, I'm going to repeat this I'm going to repeat this card 3 times. All right, I'm going to repeat this card 3 times. How do I do it? Who remember to do it? Everyone, somebody need to answer, kecuali Faiz lah. Faiz might not know it. Who knows how to repeat the card 3 times? Rachel, you can answer if you know. Then bagi malu. Bagi malu those who have done for 4 months. Okay, tak ada jawapan. So I will do V4, alright, V4. Let car in cars, right? Car in cars. The thing is called cars, right? So car in cars. So if I do V4 car in cars, and then I need to add key here, key car, right? Then the thing will be berulang 3 kali.
Dalam tag vcard
Dalam VCAD, correct, dalam VCAD, because I want to repeat VCAD. Kan, I want to repeat VCAD. So that one is V4 car in cars key VCAD. Tapi tak apa. Now you see the thing kat bawah tau. The thing kat bawah, right? The thing is at the bottom. So how can I fix it so that it will be from left to the right? Walid, ni lah Walid. Takut saya. Ni dah cucuk dah Walid. Cucuk. Dah speed dah. 3 hari ni Walid.
Apa dia?
Dah check RTK.
Apa COVID tu
Yang ludah tu. 3 hari dah.
hari tu dah negatif.
Hari Rabu ke? I think okay lah, takut kan, lama sangat kan. Tak apa no.
Saya takut ni je. Mungkin denggi. Tengok dulu esok.
Okay.
Ini.
Okay, I think itulah. Tak apalah kan. Okay, take care. Kalau rasa ni ludah lah, main ludah. Alright. Okay, so that one, alright, for me to do is I will do V-row, alright, V-row. Just like Bootstrap kan, you do div class row. This one V-row. And then you do V-call, alright, div class call. V-call, div class call. And then actually, whatever that the V4 just now, cut it, letakkan je dekat V-call, alright, letakkan je dekat V-call. Now everything will be a column, right? Everything will be a column. And then I will set this to calls for, alright, calls for. Why calls for? 1 row 12. Correct? This one you learn, 1 row 12. If I put 4, then it will be 3, 1 row 3. Right? So now, if you want it from left to the right, you do V-call, V-row, V-call. Just like Bootstrap. In Bootstrap, we call it div class row, div class call. This one you do V-row, V-call, right? In VUETIFY. you remember div class container, right? You remember div class container. This one before v row, I will add something like v class container, but it's called v container, right? Div class container. I will add it before it's v container, right? V container, right? So if I have v container, then dia ni sikit ya. Alright, Cafe Badilico. Alright, Cafe Badilico, I will change it to car name. Alright, car dot name. Now you have the data lah. Alright, persona, alpha, and myv. Alright, persona, alpha, and myv.
Sir, tengok home, hello, apa home?
Boleh?
Focus. Okay, thank you, sir.
Alright, tak apa. Alright, the others. Ken, Rachel, Rachel pula. Regine can because ignore the
Yeah,
others. If you have problem, you let me know. Ignore the others. Ignore Faiz. Right? If you have problem, you let me know. Okay. So this one done. This one done. I will add footer. All right. We can try to add footer, for example. All right. They have v footer now. All right. So if you see, all right, if you see here inside VUETIFY, right, inside VUETIFY.js, you see there is a footer component, right? There is a footer component. So v footer, okay. For example, I can take this one, indigo footer. I copy v footer. I copy the v footer, and then I paste it. So, for example, somewhere after the section, right? After the section, I will add v footer. Right? I will paste the v footer, and then the thing will be there. The thing will be there. All right.
Sir, boleh tengok export default.
Export default kan? Okay, since Faiz asked as well, since Faiz asked to check, whenever I check, you see this one ada icon, right? There is an icon, but my picture don't have icon, right? Because for some component you have to check dua-dua, or you have to check both. You have to check template, you have to check script. Oh, and then you see, oh, inside script actually I need to add this as well, right? So you copy these icons, I put it inside return, all right? After the square bracket of cars, comma, I will add icons. All right, now your website should have an icon as well.
Sir,
Yes.
section tu boleh scroll ke atas, okay? Yang
Okay.
tadi tu.
Mm-hmm.
Dia dalam section tu ada carousel, betul?
Yang pertama ada carousel Yang pertama ada carousel.
Lepas tu sebelum tu ada section kan?
Correct.
Sama dengan card.
Sama dengan yang the second section ni the normal section HTML lah. Bahagian pertama, the first section of our website, carousel. Second section is the ni, right? The macam kan, let's say this website kan. So this is the first section. This is the second section, right? This is the third section. So every time you want to create a section, sebab tu aku cakap nama section, then you add section ID, right? Section ID.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Alright, so kalau you punya website tu berpanjang kan, then you create multiple section, except the first and the last one. The first one normally we call header or nav. The last one normally we call footer. Okay, so that's about it. That's about it. I hope just now masa break you fill in. I pun tak sempat fill in. I was looking at a few other stuff as well. I hope you fill in enough information. So let me do here now my V and then alphat. Alright, so alphat black. My V gray. Alright. Price per night maybe 70. Alright, this one 200. Alright, location Kuala Lumpur. Alright, this one for example Putrajaya, and then right, and then I will just quickly look. Alright, if you kalau tak sempat, you quickly look for the picture. Alphat putih. Tak kalah 200 alphat. Copy image address. And then my V silver grey apa? Mana ada my V silver grey? My V silver, right? My V silver. Copy image address. Okay. All right. So once I have that, right? Once I have that, I will show. Actually, the idea is to show off. The idea is to show this information inside the ni, instead of gambar ni, right? We'll get it from here. What we are going to do now is we will make it as an API. Right? We will make this as an API. So I'm going to share. I change from restricted to anyone with the link can edit. Right? So this is normal Google Drive. So I change from restricted to anyone with link can edit, and then I go to shitty.com, SHEETY.com. And then I'm going to select connect Google Sheet. Sign in Google. All right. I select my email just now. All right. Now I'm going to look for the file that I want. I will create new project. Inside my new project from Google Sheet, and then you paste the URL just now. Right. You paste the URL just now. So this one, the project is called car rental. And then I will create project. All right. So once I have that, then I will have my API URL. So this is my API URL. Yesterday you did it, right? Yesterday, not yesterday. Last Monday. Rachel already did it, right? But Rachel get it from movie OMDB, right? Now this is your own API, right? A simpler way to create your own API. If you want more detail, then you have to do module 2. All right. This is simpler way to do your own API. So this is the API address, and if you remember, right, I shared this code as well. I shared this code, fetch and everything. We do it in Google. Shitty give it to us, right? Shitty give it to us. So this one we can copy right away. What we're going to do when the page is loaded, when the page is loaded, I'm not sure I already explained or not. If you want to do when the page is loaded, you will do mounted, right? Mounted curly bracket. When the page is loaded, I will call the API, right? When the page, yes, we did this on the second page, right? When the page is loaded, I will call the API. I will do, for example, console.log.json first, console.log.json. So when the page is loaded, console.log.json, I refresh it, more tools, developer tools. I can see my thing is here, right? My thing is here. So what I'm going to do, right? Cars delete, right? I will do this dot cars equals to JSON sheet 1, right? JSON sheet 1. Is everything is okay? Right? JSON sheet 1 ke JSON let me check back. JSON sheet 1, JSON sheet 1, and then sorry, satu lagi benda kena betulkan. JSON sheet 1, and this is not name anymore. This is actually model, right? This is car model, right? Because I call it model, and so car model. Alright, so refresh, then you have Proton persona. Alright, can try that first. Alright, can try this first. Make sure that you get the car name. After this, we'll bring out the picture, we bring out the location, and we bring out the price.
So can share the API link.
Yeah, no, API link is your API link.
Oh, okay.
You get it from here. You copy ni aja. You already do. Have you done this?
Yeah, done
Ah.
already.
So you copy this. You copy this, but you change this part to whatever that I do. So so your booking will come from your Google Drive. My booking will come from my Google Drive.
Okay.
Okay. So kereta keluar. So just to make sure that you semangat, alright, I will change this. Sorry ni kena tengok video, but the others, alright, we will use vbind to bring out the car picture. So vbind car dot pitch URL vbind car dot pitch URL, then you should see the car picture. Kenapa tak ada? Car.pitch URL vbind, also U besar ya, vbind car.pitch URL, you should see the car picture already. Baru semangat, right? When you see the car image comes out, then you become semangat already.
So boleh tengok yang bawah tadi.
Boleh? Yang ni API call ya. Anyone else managed to get it out? Okay, got it. Once you got it, the Italian cafe and everything, kan tadi ada Italian cafe or something, this one you can remove it. You can replace it with, for example, rm car dot price. Yang bintang, if you want you can lah, right? If not you just delete it, or if it does not make sense you can delete it. And then this one, for example, no, we can replace it with this one. The rating I delete, but this one maybe I can replace it with location. This one I can replace it with car dot location. Right, so at least you can see lah, right? Putrajaya or something. Apa ada benda lah kat sini? Oh, because I have a margin. So the margin I remove it. And then this one can be the description. So if you want the description to be nice, then you chill car dot description. Okay, you change the description of each of the car. Okay, anyone have something like me? Boleh? Regine, Raj, Faiz, Diana.
So I got that 5 stars then.
You get the 5 star? Dah buang dah 5 star.
Buang mana 5 star?
Buang mana? Ni, after, before car location.
Oh, okay.
Before car location. Okay, once I do that, actually this one kan, on top you have like VUETIFY here. I know later I will do it with you as well. So once I have that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new page. So I will create a new views, new file, booking.view. All right, this one, we have seen this together. I already seen it with Regine last week. And for the rest of you, except for Faiz, I will just say last 2 or 3 months, right? Inside booking.view, I will put my skeleton, right? I call it the skeleton. So copy from about.view, and then I have the script. And after I have the script name, this one is booking. All right, and then if I want, I can add the style as well. Style. Okay, so for this one, this is the detail page. All right, so this is the detail page. All right, div class detail. Then later also I will change. So sorry, this is not booking. Booking. This is the booking page. This is the booking page. And then once I add this, I go to router index.js. All right, I will copy, I will follow, import booking from views home.view. Booking.view. And then I will do here path/booking. All right, name booking, component booking. All right, and then if everything is okay, I do localhost /8080/booking. I should arrive at this is the booking page. All right, so try that first. This is the path as well. I think it's the same thing as React.js as well. It's the same thing as React.js, the one that we did previously.
Sir boleh tengok balik tadi booking.view.
Boleh? No, we will do it later. We will actually link it here. So we do it. After this, we will link it. We have not linked it yet. After this, it will be link it. It will be linked, and the form will be on the second. Okay. Okay, boleh ya? So what I'm going to do, this is Kesavan punya soalan lah, right? Kesavan's question is he want to ni kan. So that's what we're going to do. What I'm going to do is inside my index.js, alright. Actually the link kan, I want to add an ID, alright. I want to add an ID. And then when the cut is clicked, all right, so inside the cut or inside the column, when it is clicked, I will call the function open detail. I will pass the car ID as parameter. Okay, siapa nak tangkap gambar sekarang because I'm going down. Screenshot, no, I want screenshot already, screenshot now. And then over here, I will have a methods. So methods, curly bracket, return. Methods, curly bracket, open detail. Open detail is the function that will receive an ID. So this dot route or router route or router region detail, right, detail $$ ID. I was asking region because I'm also not sure. This dot route or this dot router, and okay, sorry. Why I put here? Sorry. This one should be on the button lah, not here. So not V on click. I will put it on the button. Alright, V on click. I will put it on the button because we have a book button here. So I change here to V on click open detail. Alright. So what will happen when I go here, when I detail 2, when I go book here, see detail 3. All right, when I go book here, I will see detail 4. All right, because this is the car, right? The car info, the car ID. Okay, so after this, inside the second page, we will create the booking form. All right, so let me change my position, and then after this, I can change. I can open my camera. Try to copy. You will not. I will just get a drink and then we will continue. Makan dulu. Okay. So just make sure you
Sir,
got the
sorry,
link.
boleh tolong check kod saya.
Boleh?
Nanti ya, share. Okay. So ini kenapa macam tak tukar biru?
Sebab sorry, yang itu I tak ajar you lagi. Yang single code tu Dia single quote yang sebelah satu ya. Bukan single quote yang normal single quote. Dia single quote sebelah satu.
Sebelah satu.
And then yang closing pun sama, correct.
So ini betul sudah kan?
Dia pun betul ya.
Yang itu view on click tadi kat mana ya?
We on click dekat button booking. Then you remove alias click reserve, you gantikan dengan view on click.
Oh, ini semua remove.
Itu boleh buang. Itu boleh buang.
Ini alias perlu tak?
Alias tak perlu.
Oh, so ini sajalah.
Itu V dash on double dot click kan. V dash on double dot click.
So ini betul lah.
Betul? Nampak betul? Betul. Try see boleh ke tak? Okay, book. Kena tekan book lah, right? Tekan book kan. Then number 2 lah, right? Okay.
Oh, macam ni lah.
Macam tu. Tadi ni Faiz. Rejin lagi cepat dari Faiz ni. Normally Faiz. Entahlah. Macam mana ni? Okay, dia Rejin dah dapat ya. Okay. Yang the others, right? So for example kan, macam this one kan, the second page, right? The second page, it will, you see the footer kan? Kenapa footer hilang, right? So what I'm going to do is the footer that I put here, the V footer that I put here, I will cut this, cutkan dia. I will move it to app.view. I will put it after vmain. Alright, so the footer, I will cut it. I will put it after vmain. Then once I do that, okay, no problem. Second page also dah ada siap-siap, right? Siap-siap ada footer already. Siap-siap ada footer. And then the icon also. So the icon also from the data just now. So you have the 3 icons. This one also you put is in app.view. So in app.view, I will also put the icons. Okay, we will spend the next 1 hour to create the booking part. Yang ni nanti kita ni you ubah lah, right? If you don't want VUETIFY, right? Latest release, right? Later all this thing you can remove. Alright, this V button you can remove, V spacer you can remove. VUETIFY ni if you don't want also you can remove. Alright, this one remove lah, right? This one remove. Alright, this one remove. Alright, maybe you replace it with vtext, maybe vtext. I think vtext. Alright, my booking. Ni lah I40 car or something. Booking panggil mana? I40 car. This one kelas. Macam mana nak buat? Macam mana nak bagi besar sikit ya? PT0 maybe? Kelas. Bukan heading kelas. Tak apa, ini I bagi homework. Alright, I bagi homework for you to find out how to make it bigger. So I bagi homework. I also tak tahu dalam kepala. If not can use H1 lah. Alright, I can use H1. But H1 is not VUETIFY lah. Alright, the homework is for you to read the documentation, try to see how I can make the ni besar little bit. Okay, inside booking, I'm going to just now. Okay. I'm going to do mounted just now, okay, mounted. This time around, all right, I'm going to call get car by ID, all right, get car by ID. So if you open back your Shitty kan, get car by ID ada ke tak? Get car by ID. It is not written there, but it's the same code, right? It's the same code as this one. Cuma, alright, over here you will add few more things. You will add let car ID, alright, equals to this dot route dot params dot this dot routes dot params dot ID, right? And then this one will be HTTPS and everything, same thing as well. Tukar dia punya single quote, alright? And then you add slash $sign curly bracket car ID, right? So if everything is okay, you open the second page, you will get refresh. If everything is okay, alamak, what did I do wrong in my app.view? Which one? Okay. If everything is okay, I open this one. Kenapa I tak dapat? Okay, clear one more time. Up. I do console.up/car ID. I will do console.log car ID first. Mounted, betul. Alert test. Sorry, this one is not detailed. This one is booking. Sorry, nampak I buat salah. Sorry. The URL just now is not detailed. Go back here. This is actually /booking. /booking. Right? This is /booking. Alright. So if everything is okay, alright. If everything is okay, you should get the car info. The car that you press here, you should get the car that you press just now here. Right, on the UI on here, right? So this one inside booking.view, I can do here, for example, data curly bracket return car, right, equals to null, and then this one I can do this dot car equals to JSON sheet. What? Okay. Comma. So this one also I can copy the card. All right, this one also I can copy the card. I can copy the same card, but I think I don't need everything lah. I can copy the same card. I put it here. All right, I can copy the same card. I put it here. Okay, but I will then I change slightly a little bit. So this one 374, I will change it to 500 for example. Right, so it will be slightly. If I change it to 500, then it will be slightly bigger. Tak boleh besar lagi ni. I change it to 800 maybe. Alright, change it to 800. Alright. Oh, I can even change it to 1000. Alright, kurang macam ni lah. This will be car. Alright, car.name. Alright. Car.model lah. Car.model. Alright. This will be vbind src car dot pitch URL just now. All right. And then if I want it to be full, I can put contain. Tapi dia tak berapa cantik lah, right? Because you have to find the right picture lah. You have to find the right picture. And then this one I delete it. Macam tadi, sorry, this one I delete it. This one I put like just now. All right. Car dot location. All right. This one car. Same, I think they're the same thing. All right. Car dot price. Ini I buang the MS, I will make it M4. All right, and then this one I will do car dot description. All right, car dot description. Car dot description. Okay, and then tonight's observability. All this I delete. All right, all this I delete. Via booking also I delete. Booking also I delete. Tonight's availability also I delete. All right. So same thing as just now. All right. Same thing as just now. I just want to continue a little bit, but this time around, I want to add vcut text. I put here booking information. Right. Booking information. So booking information. Right. And then vcut title ke? What is that? How to make vcut title to make it bigger? Vcut title. All this need to research lah. We need to read the document. Alright. And then I will go to form. Alright. I will go to form. And then I look for inputs. Right. I look for inputs. Then I will bring in the form input. Right. This one, another input. You see the word another input. Copy it, all right. Then I will start to put lah, right? Yeah, your name, right? V title, right? Your name, all right, and then your phone number, email, right? Email, your phone number, all right? Phone number, and then maybe I think there's another one. For example. Bigger input. Is there any bigger input? Anyone can find bigger text area, right? Text area. So I will look for the example v text area label. I will put, for example, this one is a message, and then finally I will add a button here. V button VBTN. I will put book now, right? Book now. Okay, so this one is just copy paste. Kalau ikutkan, actually it's just a copy paste. All of this tak lawa lah because there is no margin. I will put inside macam ni lah v row. I will put everything inside a bv row. Kenapa yang lain semua ada ni? Why everything else have ni? Let me see. Why everything else have a margin but not this one? Vcard text. Oh, they do it like that. Vcard text. V row. I think it's this one. V row class mx0. So V row class mx0. This one will go to close here. Teruk pula. Tak apalah, nanti kita cantikkan. But I just want to show this one. I will just want to show this, right? So okay, just do diff. Just do diff. Okay, the UI I'm not sure. Nanti this one I give you as homework as well lah to see. Nanti kalau Faiz jumpa, Origin jumpa, you share with the group ah. Okay, boleh buat. Alright, can try. UI something like this. UI something like this. And then finally we call the API to pass the data and information. So from here, right, and well, yeah, you research how to get the image here, right? You press book here, right? Press back, right, and then you press book here, right? See, all is there. Press book here, and then after this, we will send the information inside our Excel sheet balik. Okay. Anyone managed to do it? Let me know.
Sir,
Yes.
saya klik book button kan, tapi macam pergi itu booking page tak ada benda appear.
This one or any from here, yeah?
Ya, saya klik book, tapi once I klik book kan, itu booking page tak ada benda.
Okay, share your screen.
Okay.
Yang inside your index.js tu, cuba tengok index.js. Alright, save it first. Index.js.
Okay.
Alright, save it first. Okay, and then you go to home.view. And then go to mana book tadi? Go up a little bit. Home.view, bukan booking.now. Home.view. Home.view, go up a little bit. Alright, atas lagi. And then you do open detail. Okay, cuba tengok. I want to see your ini. Cuba tengok your website. Go back. Go back. Refresh. Okay, go now. Book. Booking/2. Okay lah tu. Okay. Gambar kenapa tak keluar?
Tak tahu.
Gambar kenapa tak keluar? Cuba tengok balik atas. Inside your booking.view. Naik atas. Car V bind. You tertinggal huruf D.
Mana
Tertinggal huruf D. Line 18.
huruf?
V bind ada D ya. Say.
Yep.
Okay. Okay dah. Alright. Okay. So last yang lain ni I follow today, I follow rigid punya speed ya. So the others kalau tertinggal kena tengok video, right? Okay, last one, right? I will add a new sheet here, right? I will add a new sheet here. Inside this new sheet, alright, I will have it lah, right? Name, alright, name, email, alright, phone, and then I will have message, and then I will have car name, car underscore name, right? Car underscore name. Car underscore model lah, right? Car underscore model, right? Actually kan, homework lah, banyak homework lah. If you want, right, you can improve this, you can add date, rental date, and rental date and everything. But that one is for your homework. Okay? So once I add sheet 2 here, alright, once I add sheet 2, I go to sheet T, I refresh. Alright, once I refresh, then you will see sheet 1, sheet 2, right? Sheet 2, you will have, oh, actually, you now you have, this is for your sheet 1 is your car information, this is for your sheet 2 is actually for your car rental, right? After this, what we're going to do is, when user fill in the form, the information will be here. Okay, so what to do, make sure that you have this thing, right? Make sure that you have this. Okay, got it Dia tak susah kan? So once you got it, you see just now for sheet, it's written, alright, you want to retrieve data from your sheet. Alright, but this one, you don't, for sheet 2, it's not that I want to retrieve data. Actually, I want to add a row, alright? So if I change this, I make it this enable, alright? I make it enable. This one, I don't need to retrieve, this one I can disable, alright? I make it enable. And then it will tell me, like, all right, if you want to pass data, all right, this is what you need to do. All right, you need to copy this line of code. All right, this line of code, I will call it when the button is clicked. So V on click, I will press, for example, book press, and then this method, this thing will be on the methods book press. So methods book press function. All right, copy it but it's not there yet. All right, it's not really finished it because there's a dot that we need to complete. All right, this one can double dot. Okay, this one can double dot. Command Shift F Control Shift F. Kenapa dia tak ni? Kenapa dia tak auto correct methods? Shift F Control. Okay lah. So this one is the dot. You put the name, the column the dot. You put the column. I will pass name. Alright, I will pass email. Alright, I will pass sorry, I will do it differently lah. I will do differently. So this one I will do sheet 2. Inside sheet 2, I will so I will do like that. Sorry, I will do like this first. Alright, I will do like this. I will create I will put here name. Alright, and then I will put here email. Alright, I will put here message, and then I will put here name, email, message, phone number. Alright, this one, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put here V model. Alright, this one we saw as well. So V model name, V model email. Alright, V model pass message, phone number. Alright, and then V model message. This is something that we have seen together as well. And then lastly, alright, this one I will do name, this dot name, email, this dot email, message, this dot message, phone, this dot phone, And then satu lagi apa? Car model. Car model. I rasa car model. Car model. This dot car dot model. Right. So if you got it correct, you fill in the form. Right. You fill in the form. So let's say that this one is moose86@gmail.com. Alright, script. Okay, ambil, hantar ke rumah. Alright, and then press book now. Alright, once I press book now, I should see if everything is okay. If everything is okay, I should see the thing inside. Okay, kenapa tak ada? Up. Let's see. Ini ada benda tak betul tu. Time. If everything is okay, 400. API.shitty. Kenapa dia API.shitty.co rental slash shit tu salah je ni. API.shitty.co slash rental slash sheet 2 correct. We do one more time. Shitty disable enable and then refresh sheet 2. Okay, and then press book now. Book now. Okay, one more time. Disable enable. Right, press book now. Book now. Kenapa tak boleh? Tak apa. You do first. Alright, you do first. Nanti kalau you do first, and then once you do, I will check it. Alright, I will check it. Oh, okay. Sorry, ada satu lagi benda yang tertinggal. Content type in headers. Sorry, content type in headers. So headers, content type header must be set to application JSON. Apalah diorang. They should. Apa the copy paste is not the copy paste is not. They should put it inside the copy paste lah, right? Content type fetch. Headers content type. So this one I will need to add this. Okay. This one I share it with you on Slack. Alright, this one I share it with you on Slack. Nanti you letak je, alright. You put this under body, after body comma, you add that. Alright. So let's try one more time. Wait, one. Alright, send at home, press book now. Alright, press more tools, developer tools. Okay, alright, and then once I got it, the information should be inside my thing. Car model tak ada. I think this one is car model. Right? This one I think is car model. Car model like this. Alright, I think car model like this. So try one more time. This one I malas nak isi tutorial. I put there, book now. Alright. Okay. Alright, so that's about it. So normally kan after this, for example, I will just put here first. Let successfully book. Alright. For the rest of you, I invite you to improve this page. Alright. For Regine, I think we will work one or two more hours, and then we will put it on GitHub. So for Regine, we will work two more hours on this, make it cantik a little bit, betulkan banner. But for the rest of you, you have to do it by yourself during the break next week. You do it by yourself, and then because I still want to continue AWS with you guys. All right, but for Regine, we will work with this 2 hours, and then we do the exam questions. The last day we ada lagi sikit, we will do one more topic on Vue.js.
So yang tadi V model kat mana?
V model tu you buat dekat semua you punya form. Kan, ini kena ada dekat sini. This one have to have here. This one have to have here. This one have to have here. That's what V model is. It links your form to your data.
Cikgu nak tanya,
Yes.
kalau kita nak buat ulang kaji ni untuk VUETIFY ni, macam mana cikgu?
Kalau nak buat ulang kaji, tengok YouTube lah kot. I think maybe tengok YouTube. So
Okay, pasal I miss banyak carousel yang buat bab carousel tadi semua saya suka miss tadi.
Because this one is template tau. So actually when you create website, kalau you nak ulang kaji memang you kena it's your imagination. So you need to understand the concept and then you have to create it imagination and everything. So because it's not that's the way to ulang kaji. It's not you design a page, you design on paper and then you find the right component and then you try to macam tadi what I did is I just open nak write, right? Just now I open nak write. And then nak write, I imagine like, okay, I want to do something like this. Alright, and then I look for the right component. And then I buat, look for the right component and try. That's how you ulang kaji the thing. So for example, you open the page. For example, you can open Firefly, for example. Now that's how you ulang kaji Bootstrap, everything that related to design. Okay, now you want to ulang kaji, you want to recreate this website. How would you recreate it? Which component you have to do it? So that's it. That's how you ulang kaji everything that related to Bootstrap or VUETIFY or something. This is like belajar Bootstrap lah. Or maybe last time you remember you have the exercise where you have to do the your final project kan? Final project. Your module 1 final project.
Yang apa weather project tu?
It's bukan weather, this one kan. So what if you have to use VUETIFY for example? Then you try lah to do it. How would you do this website using VUETIFY instead of using Bootstrap? That's how you ulang kaji lah. You just look for a UI and then you build it. Look for the UI, you build it.
Okay, maknanya recording ni not available lah for us to refer balik kalau miss apa-apa.
This one is recorded, right? This is recorded or not? I recorded, right? So if I recorded, it will be available. That's your question or what? Because
yes sir, because recording ni nak confirm dia dekat batch 24 punya ni ke atau?
If it's recorded, it will be there lah.
Okay, cantik. Thank you sir. Pasal ada miss banyak.
Alright. Okay. Regine, any questions? Okay or not? For those who follow, okay or not? Because ni. Make sure that the data go inside the database. That inside the SSC, not inside the database. Make sure the data that you add is added inside the Excel sheet.
Kena practice sir.
Dia cakap because apa? Dia ada dua tau. One is you because there is this thing which is called tutorial hell. Alright, there is this thing which is called tutorial hell. Ini bukan I reka. Alright, this is not I tak reka benda ni ya. This is actually a problem that most of the people have, alright, most of the people have. So you can read this article, alright. So what you need to do is you need to get out of the tutorial hell. Tutorial hell means hari tu pun ada seorang intern dekat office tu yang you keep watching video, you keep buying video on Udemy, you keep watching, but you never try to think. When I said to think is to work on your cognitive lah, right? I always emphasize. Faiz tak kena bebel lah, but the others I always bebel, right? You have the one that you learn the syntax, another one is you learn how to think. So once you are familiar with this, because this one no syntax, this one no syntax. why I say no syntax, because it's just copy paste, right? Yang apa, the syntax part, I don't believe we already covered lah, right? This is the syntax part. So for cognitive part, which means problem solving and everything, when you practice kan, it's not by watching YouTube, you just follow YouTube. It's not by following Udemy, you follow Udemy. You practice, you memang kena buat macam ni lah, alright? You buat macam ni. You open the website, and then how would you build that website from scratch? So ramai orang dia boleh follow YouTube, but when macam Faiz lah, Faiz pagi-pagi dapat kan, alright, I give you a website, I give you a page kan, how would you build it from scratch? Itu yang kena practice. You kena practice how to build it from scratch. It's not that you practice by following video. So that's, if you want to practice, you do like that, alright? You open the website, alright? How would you build? Macam ni kan, you remember this project, for example, you can practice with this. You have this website, how would I rebuild back this website, for example, using VUETIFY, instead of using, for example, this button. I want this button to send data to Google Drive, right? To my Google Drive, right? But the other information, how would I build it? Macam ni, table we have not covered, so you have to find how to use table and everything. So you kena practice, but I have to emphasize, you practice by building from scratch, bukannya copy from YouTube or something. Sebab copy from YouTube, you normally copy from YouTube, dia budget untuk belajar programming. Once you dah belajar programming, then you have to learn the cognitive part. And then macam biasa, for those who want to take SLDN, I cakap Faiz lah, Faiz, Walid, everything. But after this, for those who, if you want to take the certificate punya exam questions, dia bagi you scratch, dia bagi you lukisan, you kena buat dalam masa sejam kan, sejam setengah hari tu orang cakap.
Dia exam practical dia online lah.
Exam practical ada orang dan bukannya kawan-kawan, dia orang yang you tak kenal.
Google semua tak boleh lah time tu.
Boleh.
Oh boleh.
Boleh. Tapi orang akan ada orang tu ialah orang luar. Is an external accessor, not kawan. And then it's not my kawan. It's somebody that is part of the panel.
Apa, janji ada Google tu dah okey lah.
Sorry, cikgu nak tanya.
Yes.
Yang untuk kalau macam kita pakai Google Sheet tadi, macam dia macam kira macam database lah.
Dia kira macam database lah, but got limitation, cannot do logic and everything. For example, this is only for put in, put out, but have limitation lah.
Okay, kalau macam login, logout, authorization tu boleh tak?
Cannot.
Tak boleh
Tak boleh.
Okay.
That one you have to build your own API. Anyone successfully finish? Faiz tak habis, Faiz?
Itulah otak saya dah penat daripada petang tadi.
Baru tahu aku gajar dari pagi. Kau jangan sometimes
saya bukan macam cikgu.
Apa?
Saya bukan Superman.
Kamu umur berapa? Saya umur berapa? I know all your ages and everything. Cakap. Sometimes people, when students say like that, then normally I will reply back like that. How old are you? How old are you? I am how years old? Some more ni apa? Baru balik trip, baru buzzer off. I baru potong gelang kan? I baru potong gelang mandi. Sebelum tu masih lagi apa? Masih lagi blues. Jet lag and everything.
I will try harder.
You will try harder. Dia ni lah, alright. Vue.js, Vue.js, right? Vue.js. Regine, okay? Before diorang ask question that nothing to do with the ni.
Okay, tapi mungkin miss nampak lah. Nanti tengok video balik.
Video balik dah. Tak apa. For Regine, we spend another 2 hours because I want to correct stuff a little bit. I want to bring out the banner a little bit. But for the others, no. The others will do AWS. Alright, I want to print out the banner and everything. We make it nicer lah. After we make it nicer, we will deploy it to GitHub pages. Okay, so that's it. All right, that's it. So next week no class, the whole week. Then one last week, all replacement. Ni pening kepala. After that replacement week, 1 week of break, and then for those who continue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Have a
Okay.
nice holiday.
Alright, okay. Mana holiday kerja?
Tak apalah, jalan-jalan lah sambil dulu.
Holiday